Speaking of reaching and meeting expectations, Chris, one of your favorite games of last generation, Red Dead Redemption, is getting a sequel. We found out this week, and we saw the first trailer on, was it Thursday? So
Thursday,
let our listeners know well, first of all, tell them about your love for Red Dead, but then let us know what's going on with Red Dead 2.
Red Dead is life.
Yeah, Red Dead is a phenomenal. It's one of the very few complete games. Like, just all around, everything is great. I love it. It literally shares the same mind space for me as Ocarina of Time. Like, it's just that good. So yeah, I've been again. This is not a surprise. This is as much a surprise as Bethesda working on Fallout 4. I mean, nobody in their right mind didn't know that Rockstar was gonna make a Red Dead Redemption sequel. So we got. It was funny how Twitter blew up, because I believe it was either Monday or Tuesday. We got the Rockstar logo in that red. You just knew it was the Red Dead like font and kind of beat up look, and Twitter just exploded. The next day they gave us the silhouette of the characters with the sun, behind them, and then on Wednesday they gave us, the actual title of the game, and that, hey, tune in tomorrow and you're going to get a trailer. And then we saw the trailer. We'll talk about the trailer in a second. Let me ask you guys first. What do you think about the name?
Red Dead Redemption 2.
I don't like it.
Yeah, because some people are kind of mad because it's technically the third Red Dead game, but it's connected directly to Red Dead Redemption, right?
Yeah, and Rockstar didn't own Red Dead Revolver,
right?
So Brandon, you say you don't like it. Why?
Because it is a sequel or a prequel, whatever.
We don't know.
Didn't get what it was, right? But it needs to. I think it needs to be. It's a new console generation. Put it as its own thing, like Red Dead Retribution or Red Dead something.
Red Dead
something that has
Tomatoes.
Red Dead Rising.
Yeah. I mean, I thought it would be Red Dead Revenge for a while.
Yeah, some have its own identity, but it's fine. It'll work, but
Yeah, so I will say that when I saw the tweet from Rockstar with the name, I kind of had the same gut reaction. It's like, why are we just going with a sequel, like a numbered sequel?
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, this is what they do, right? Max Payne, 2, 3. You have GTA 4, GTA 5. Like this is what Rockstar does, with their game. So it's not too surprising. I actually think it is very telling of what they're going to do with the series, and I think that this is going to be a complete departure from the John Marston story. I don't think this is going to take place at all in or around prequel, sequel. I don't think it matters. I think it's in the same universe as Red Dead takes place, as in the same way that GTA 4 is in the same universe as GTA 5. One of them's in wherever they are, Liberty City, and one of them's in wherever the crap 5 takes place, San Andreas, wherever, wherever it is, Vice City, wherever it is, right? So I think it's going to be kind of that similar thing. So I think we're going to get a brand new story from start to finish. I think it's going to be brand new characters. I think it's going to be a brand new setting. I just do not think it's going to be connected in any way to the game. So with that being said, making the numbered sequel, if that's the vision and the direction they're going, I think makes sense.
Now, was Red Dead Revolver, how was that connected to Redemption? Because I've never played Revolver. I'm just curious. Was that connected to Red Dead Redemption at all?
Not really. No. Just in name.
Okay, I was just curious.
But do you guys want this game to be set like earlier? Because Red Dead Redemption, I liked what setting it was, but it seemed almost too not Western enough. Like I want this one to be further back, like more gritty and like more Civil War era Wild West. Not early '90s or 1900s like the other one
The
was.
early 1990s.
Yeah.
1900s.
That's my favorite
my
Western
bad.
period.
What was that? What was
City
Back to the
Slickers.
Future 3?
Yeah, back to
Oh,
and,
yeah.
and City Slickers.
Red
Yeah,
Dead Redemption
that-
2, City Slickers.
But,
Billy Crystal. Oh man.
Oh, geez.
So I don't know where we're gonna go. So let's talk about the trailer. Did you both watch the trailer?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
a little bit.
The trailer got kind of that was all that there was a little
Sure.
bit.
Yeah.
There was mixed reviews of the trailer coming out because I think people expected a lot more and there was not a lot at all. There was a slight narration, talking about having to run or being caught or something. I forget the actual wording. I didn't write it down. But it was mostly just like vistas, just like pictures of fields and wildlife. If you look at it, there's a picture of a train. So I don't know that we're going to be going too much further back from when Red Dead was Redemption, the first one. I don't know if it'd be so. I would love like a Civil War
Yeah.
timed game. I don't know that we will be going back that far.
Mhm.
The cool thing about the trailer first off, it's gorgeous. I mean, this is the
Yes.
very first game that Rockstar's building from the ground up for next gen.
Mhm.
That's true.
So,
It's very pretty.
man, you look at some of those. My favorite little snippet was the part when it jumps to like this marshland where the guy has a fire, and then
Mhm.
you can see the stars up behind him, and it's just like it looks so good.
Right. Oh my gosh.
Um,
Yes.
Yeah.
And then I love the wildlife, right? I mean, you can see if you watch it back over, you can see like field mice running through when they show the farm with the cow skull, and you can see actual like something in the woods, like eating something else. I don't know, you can't really make it out. It's kind of dark.
Cannibalism.
But it just, but it's showing like this predatorial, and again, it may just be for cinematics, but how cool would it be to be able to even, maybe set traps and stuff with predatorial animals that are going after, their natural prey. I mean, that kind of stuff could be really, really cool if they implement that sort of thing.
Yeah.
But it looks great. It looks gorgeous. So I guess the last thing, and then we can kind of wrap up. But like the last thing would be the characters. So it shows 7 characters.
Mhm.
Which does that make you think of anything significant?
The Magnificent Seven.
Yeah, the Magnificent Seven. Yeah, the Western version of.
What about the
Seven.
ridiculous?
Pratt.
What about the ridiculous 6 with Adam Sandler? Does that count?
No, that doesn't count because we're not morons. So the question's kind of been bouncing around online for people that have been looking. GTA 5 introduced for the first time multiple playable characters. So if you play GTA 5, you had 3 different characters that you could choose from. At any time, you could hot swap between them.
Mhm.
So then that brings us to we don't know who the 7 characters are. We don't know if they're good guys or bad guys. There are some theories that you are on the run and these 7 people are coming to find your character.
Mhm.
There are some people that believe that you are these 7 characters and are going to hot swap between all 7. So there's different theories around. I will tell you what I hope, and then again open up to any questions. I like the idea of GTA 5 being able to swap other people. But there was just something about Red Dead being kind of like this very personal story. And so I almost don't hope that they don't switch characters. And if the story does turn out that you are on the run from these 7 people, and maybe, maybe it's like your goal in the game is to take down these 7, whatever they are, But how cool would it be that it isn't like an average game where you're, rolling up on a dungeon and getting to the end of it and fighting a bad guy, but these guys are out in the Wild West looking for you. Like that could be super cool. Like at any turn, you could turn around and have like 7 people just like chasing you through out of town. That
like
could be
your
super
like
cool.
your notoriety rises or something.
Yeah,
Like as you get more well known.
Sure.
Sort of similar to Middle Earth: Shadow of Mordor.
Mhm.
they never really. What was that mechanic that they introduced in that called again?
Oh yeah, I remember where you could like take down like the boss.
Yeah,
Right.
And then
chain
the
of
second in command would go.
commands.
Yeah,
I forget what it's
Dude,
called.
That has not
Yeah.
been implemented in any other game
Yeah,
I can think of. If they could do something similar to that in this game,
yeah.
that would be awesome.
that'd be awesome. And
I mean, just
Sure.
imagine rolling up into a saloon and getting drunk and like pissing off the wrong person, and then like you passing out and then waking up to those 7 people showing up in town, like looking for you. And now it becomes an escape from the town that you're in to get away. So it's really cool.
Actually, in my mind, when I was thinking, talking about the 7 guys, what if it was kind of like the Assassin's Creed system, where you have like your team of assassins, and you can send them out to do missions for you, like, hey, go rob this train, or hey, go do this. So you can like you kind of you technically
Delegate.
plays all of them, right? You delegate what everybody does, and depend on your notoriety and like, oh, this person found out about me, go take this person out. Like just little things like that. That would be kind of cool.
That'd be kind of cool. Yeah, I will tell you. They've already trademarked Red Dead Online, so
that's right, they did.
So they've got to have online heists, or whatever the Red Dead version is. Like, I want to do a train robbery with 4 or 6 friends. That would be super, super cool. I'll throw one more thing out, and then James, you can wrap it. But there is one small scene where it shows a woman and a man in a canoe. And if you look at the scene, in the foreground on a tree is a dream catcher. And so
I thought you were going to say a Dreamcast, like a Sega Dreamcast.
Yeah, it was from the 1990s. From the 1990s Sega Master System. So no, it's a dream catcher. So it does feel like that we'll be getting Indians,
Sure.
Native Americans in the game in some capacity, which could be again kind of cool. Yeah, I mean, could be kind of cool. So anyway, look, I could not be more pumped for this game. Like,
yeah,
I didn't even have to see the trailer. Like, if you had asked me last week, I would have still been super pumped for the game. I've been super pumped for the game since I finished Red Dead. So this game, the one thing I'll say is I was really pulling for. They normally release their games in the spring, and I was really pulling for a March, April, or May release for this game. But they gave it a fall 2017 release.
Yes.
I mean, I don't mind playing it on my Scorpio. That's fine. But I really it's just going to make that wait that much harder.
Mm-hmm.
It'll probably end up being 2018.
Yeah,
So it might
right.
end up in that early springtime.
No,
But
I'm trying to remember.
I was just going to say, I'm hoping they keep the online segments separate, that it isn't incorporated into the single player at all.
Oh, sure.
There's some concern that they might be delving into like running into other people during the main storyline, which
sure,
I wouldn't really care for.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't. No.
You see random people running
eyes on
around. Yeah, that'd be weird.
No, I wouldn't like that at all.
Mm-hmm. Now, I was trying to remember with GTA 5. Was the main game delayed? I remember they had the heist mode they talked about forever, and it kept getting delayed. But was the main game, was it GTA 5 delayed? I can't remember. Or did it come out of time?
Yes. Well, I
because
think
fall 2017 is pretty far away.
I think the PC version was delayed, but I think the console version came out. I think the big deal was that the console version came out with online, and online was broken as heck.
Okay.
Yeah, online was broken really bad.
Yeah, but I don't remember the game being delayed. I don't believe the game was delayed on console. I believe it was only delayed on PC, but I could be wrong.
Okay, cool. Well, one thing I know for sure, guys, no matter what, we are all super excited for the new Red Dead Redemption. It's going to be amazing. I actually have the original Red Dead Redemption for Xbox 360. I've got a copy of that on my Xbox One, backwards compatible, which is awesome. Which I haven't. I put it in the other day, just kind of check it out. But it's the one I need to sit down and kind of play through, because it's a good game. It's a really good game. But we are all super excited and can't wait for fall 2017.